Hey guys, welcome to week number 12. So I want to go over your marriage interview assignment. I did post the guidelines last week. In the middle of the week, I accidentally didn't make them available to you guys. Um, but let me make a quick little video to go over these. And if you guys still have questions after, please feel free to send me an email. So what is your assignment all about? So you will be conducting an interview of a married couple. Now, the couple has to either been married. Okay, so they could have been married and now they're currently divorced, or the couple has been living together and has kids, like which we call common law marriage. So either of the or, okay, if they've been living together, they have to have kids in order to qualify for the interview, or they could be currently married, or they were married and got a divorce. You must interview both members separately. Do not interview them together because it does affect their responses. You want to interview one person and then interview the other. If you want to show them what they said after, that's up to you, but you do have to interview both members separately. This can be anybody, okay? Literally anybody that you know, friends, coworkers, you name it. Um, you cannot use yourself, however, as part of the assignment. It can't be you and your wife or you and your husband. It has to be somebody else. Now, things that you want to consider for your interview is what is, their definition of marriage. How do they define it? The history of their relationship. Were they dating? How did they meet, etc. Struggles they've had, their hopes, their joys, their challenges, lessons that they've learned from being married, or if they have any advice for you. Now, your reflection paper should be at least 2 to 3 pages. That means you have 2 to 3 pages letting me know what you learned from that interview. Now, what should your paper include? Okay, you're not going to give me a whole 2 pages telling me just this person said that, the other person said this, the other person said this. No, it's a reflection. That means that based on what you heard and learned from the interviews, right? How can you apply this to anything that you've learned in the classroom? You have to include what you have learned in the course. So let me give you an example. Let's say you ask both members, what is the definition of marriage? On your reflection, you would tell me what both members said. And then you would let me know what your textbook defines as marriage. Okay? I want to make sure that you can connect what you see and what you've read. Now, if you look at the middle, there's a rubric, and this is what I will be using to grade your assignments. So if you don't connect anything that you've learned to the interviews, that already puts you at a 60, because that part of the assignment is worth 40 points. Okay? So make sure that we make that connection. At the very bottom, you'll see that I give you an example on some, I'm getting you started, okay? I gave you some questions to get you started with the interview. You don't have to use them. However, you are welcome to use all of them as well and add some of your own. You must also include the questions that you used to interview both partners at the end of your assignment. That is not part of the 2 to 3 pages. So you're going to end up with 2 to 3 pages of a reflection plus all the questions typed out so that I know what you asked the 2 people that you were interviewing. And I think that covers it all. If you guys have any questions, send me an email and I'll be more than welcome to help.